Juju, Juju. It looked like an exciting time to be a Colorado fan. Juju Lewis, the 5-star from Carrollton, Georgia. Yeah, he's committed to USC, but it was time for the Buffs to put on a show. He came to town, and guess what? The town showed up. It sounds to me that Colorado did everything they needed to do this weekend. Now, they still might not land him ultimately, but the next 3 to 4 weeks will tell the story, and coming out of this one, you got to feel good if you're a Buffs fan.
Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes are looking to send Shedeur Sanders to the NFL next season. But with that happening, they need to know who is going to take the keys. Who is going to come in here and be their quarterback for the future? And if you ask me, it is perfect timing. And that's kind of the pitch that they're selling to quarterback of the 2025 class, Julian Lewis. As Shedeur Sanders leaves to the NFL, Julian Lewis could step in and be their guy for the next 3 or 4 seasons. And that, to me, sounds perfect. But it's what they're doing outside of the recruitment of Julian Lewis that is really making Colorado look like a place to be if you're a quarterback looking for a home. In this video, we're going to break down what the Colorado Buffaloes are going to look like after Shedeur Sanders, what they're doing to recruit Julian Lewis, but also the team that they're building for the future looks unbelievable. The wide receivers, the offensive line, which we're going to have to deep dive into because it looks unreal. But also, if they're able to pull off getting Julian Lewis, he kind of has that LeBron type of outlook to him where a lot of guys are going to want to follow him to Colorado to play with him and Deion Sanders as well. Before we jump into the video, do me a big favor, guys. This is my brand new channel. My main one has about 95,000 subscribers. We cover the NFL over there. But on this one, I wanted to talk about college football, man. I love watching college football. I love learning about recruitment, commitments. I want to break down some film. We're going to talk about everything you need to know. So make sure you guys join the family. And with that being said, let's dive into the Colorado Buffaloes' future. Now, real quickly, let's actually listen to what Juju Lewis had to say after his official visit with Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes.
Multiple times. What was that most recent trip like? And then what is that Buff angle?
Yeah, no, I love Colorado. I mean, I like it out there. It's a great little area. I spent a lot of time with Shedeur out there and just like talking to him about his whole journey and all that stuff has been great. Coach Prime's good people, all that stuff.
Does that kind of represent itself like uniquely to you, or do you group them all together? Like, hey, all of these guys are chasing USC.
I mean, I guess they're kind of all together. I mean, I'm locked in with USC still, but I mean, of course, people are going to talk, and Colorado talks a lot, and I like that, though.
Now, obviously, Juju Lewis is going to continue to say he is locked in with USC because he is currently committed there. There are rumors that over the next few weeks, he could decommit, right? Doesn't mean he's not going to still end up at USC, but I think it's not over yet. Colorado might even be number 1 on his list. And you know what? Let's talk about why they might be. Deion Sanders has put together one of the best offensive lines I have seen in a 2025 class or 2024 on class. I mean, this looks like it could be absolutely deadly from now for the next 4 years. Not only did they get a commit by 5-star Jordan Seaton, they also just recently brought in Chauncey Gooden and brought in 2 former 4-star transfers in Tyler Johnson, Justin Mayers, and a couple of 3-stars with a ton of potential in Khalil Benson and Yakiri Walker as well. The main thing at quarterback and the main thing in the NFL and all types of football, right? College football especially, the main thing that you need to do is protect your quarterback. Give him time in the pocket. The Colorado Buffaloes might have the best offensive line compared to USC and compared to even Auburn as well. Now, Chauncey Gooden is a guy that stands out to me because of not only his talent on the field, but his personality off the field, the way he, tries to recruit players. He's one of those guys who will commit to a team and try to get everyone else to come with him, right? So Chauncey Gooden is someone I think who will be an X factor for the 2025 recruiting class for Colorado going forward. So not only do you talk about them building a very, very good offensive line to protect the possibility of Julian Lewis committing here and being their next man up, but they're also doing pretty good in the wide receiver market as well. Over the last few weeks, they have garnered so much attention and honestly look like they're going to shore up a commitment from four-star wide receiver from Quanell Farrakhan Jr. from Texas. This is a wide receiver who is 6 feet tall, 170 pounds, is really productive going into his senior season in high school. This is a guy who I think will most definitely lock in with Colorado and be their next wide receiver. And I am excited to see what even he can bring to their team going forward. Now, obviously, we talked about why Colorado looks so attractive to a quarterback like, Juju Lewis, right? Not only are they sending Shedeur Sanders into the NFL next season, looks like he could potentially be a first-round draft pick, but the hype around Colorado in general has never been so high. They have a good head coach in Deion Sanders. They brought in one of the best offensive line classes over the next few years they'll have. They're bringing in wide receivers, and they're doing it from out-of-state perspective, right? Which is insane what they're doing on the recruiting trails, right? Now, let's actually break down some Juju Lewis film here. Obviously, he's going to be your quarterback here. We're going to see no deep safety look, right? So pretty much have one-on-one coverage to both these wide receivers to the outside. It's going to be an RPO play fake to the running back to the left side of the field, which is why you have so many guys here down next to the line of scrimmage, right? But what we notice here is an unbelievable play. We're going to get kind of like a crosser route over the middle. We're going to get him going out, and then he's going to get to the right pylon, right? This is going to be an unreal type of throw by Juju Lewis. Just watch how this play breaks down. Play fake, boom. We have these one-on-ones to the right side of the field. Not sure what the defense is really doing here, but again, once we see this, look at this throw. Puts it on a poo-poo platter, right? Beautiful throw to the back right corner. I mean, listen, that throw couldn't have been any better. Again, here we go, play fake. He's going to roll out to the right side. And something I love about Juju Lewis is he is already making big-time plays. Like, you start to see this late in college careers, in terms of being able to manipulate a defense with their eyes. He is already doing this in high school. Another big-time throw. Look at this. I mean, this is another unbelievable throw. And you really turn on this guy's film, there isn't a throw that Juju Lewis can't make. All right, here's another big-time play here by Juju Lewis. The first thing we're going to notice is his pocket presence, right? So right away, we get this edge rusher getting into the backfield. He's going to create pressure on Juju Lewis, and he is going to, without even seeing it, he's going to feel it. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to bring this mid-read down with him just a bit. He's also going to get some more pressure off this side as well. And watch the throw that he is able to make on the crossing route over the middle of the field. Again, he's going to have a guy in his face. He's going to bring up the defense with his ability to scramble. Boom, and then look at the throw off one leg, rolling out to the right. Throws it on a dime and gets it to go for another one of his 48 touchdowns of this. I mean, this dude is unbelievable, man. And you're telling me right now, if they're able to land a guy like Juju Lewis in this class, not only do we talk about the offensive line, the wide receivers, he is going to be able to bring guys with him. I'm telling you right now, he is going to have people behind him who will follow him to Colorado if that's where he wants to go. This dude is unreal. The dude is unbelievable. Again, good pocket presence. Steps up in the pocket. I mean, that was a beautiful job right there by him, right? And then again, throwing off one leg down the middle of the field. Puts it right where his wide receiver needs it and gets another touchdown. I mean, Juju Lewis is going to change everything for the Colorado Buffaloes if he is able, or if Colorado is able to land him. But man, completed 66% of his passes, over 3,000 yards, 48 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions, had 7 touchdown passes in one game, 6 touchdown passes in another. This dude's, he's real. He is legit, and he will be a big-time playmaker, a big-time quarterback the day he steps onto campus. If that's Colorado, if that's USC, if that's Auburn, I don't know who it's going to be, but all 3 of those teams have a reason why he should go there. Lincoln Riley is really good with quarterbacks. Obviously, he's brought forced a lot into the NFL. Auburn just recruited one of the best wide receiver classes that I have seen from them in 2024 with Cam Coleman, with Perry Thompson, Malcolm Simmons, Bryce Kane, bringing the guy from Penn State. He'll probably be gone next year. And then Colorado, great offensive line, are bringing in wide receivers. Juju Lewis is a big decision to make, and I think he'll make one relatively soon before the season starts. But again, there's always going to be a team to watch out for with the flip side of things, right? If he commits to Colorado, you still have to hold on to him. See what happens. National Signing Day in December. If you guys want more Colorado Buffaloes videos, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and comment down below part 2. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.